earned his little vacation from reality.
Then the voice of Tycho Selchu, Wedge's second in command, sharp and military.
Sensors register a squadron of fighters rising toward us. Speed is X-wing or better. Sensor profiles suggest X-wings.
Maintain formation, Wedge said, then switched his comm unit over from squadron frequency to New Republic military frequency. Rogue Squadron to approaching X-wing formation. Please identify yourselves. The voice responding was brisk, amused, and familiar.
Wrong designation, sir. We're Rogue Squadron. You're simply a Rogue Squadron. But for the next few minutes, we'll do you the courtesy of designating ourselves Red Squadron to avoid confusion. We're your escort.
Hobby, is that you? Lieutenant Cliven?
That's Captain Cliven. Again, just for the next few minutes.
The other X-wing unit rose into view, gradually attaining the altitude of Wedge's squadron. Wedge was startled to see that the dozen snub fighters were painted in Rogue Squadron's traditional red stripes and 12-pointed insignia. Hobby, explain this.
No time, sir. We have a course change for you. High Command has decided to broadcast this entire event across the HoloNet.
Oh no.
So set your new course to 93. Follow my rate of descent and we'll get you there in one piece. After that, you're on your own.
Within moments, their destination was clear. Imperial Plaza. A ground-level ferrocrete circle so broad that in spite of the surrounding skyscrapers, it could be seen from high in the air at angles other than directly overhead. The plaza was packed with spectators. Even at this altitude, Wedge could see banners and fluttering haze that looked like chaff, but had to be some sort of celebratory confetti. A speaker's platform had been erected on the plaza's west side, with barricaded open areas north and south of it. Obvious landing zones for the two squadrons. As they descended toward the plaza, Wedge flipped his comm system back to the squadron channel. Once around the park. Outbound port, return starboard. At 500, rogues. They're here for a show. Let's give them one. Immediately, he heard Hobby's answer on the same channel.
Same, Reds, but starboard to port. Return at 600 meters. Sloppy's flight group buys drinks.
The two squadrons parted, circling the plaza at its perimeter, the wingtips of the X-wings sometimes only meters from the faces of admirers piled up against the skyscraper windows. The squadrons crossed one another's positions on the far side of the plaza and rejoined at their first position, then spiraled down toward the landing zones. Rogue Squadron angled toward the northern area, Red Squadron toward the southern. At 300 meters, Wedge said, "Landing gear and repulsor lifts, people." And both squadrons began the safe vertical descents allowed by the snub fighter's anti-gravity engines. Wedge smiled. "Your Red Squadron looks pretty good, Hobby. A pity you haven't had time to teach them anything about precision flying."
What?
Rogue Squadron, 3 diamonds parade formation. Execute. After a moment's hesitation, it had been some time since the unit had practiced the intricate parade formations, the rogues split into their 3 flight groups, each group maneuvering into a diamond-shaped formation. 1 X-wing forward, 1 back, the 2 others side by side in the middle, with Wedge's group forward and the other 2 side by side behind, making a triangle of diamonds, all facing eastward. Even over the sound of the repulsor lifts, Wedge could hear the cheers from the crowd. Hobby's voice came back immediately.
Red Squadron, same maneuver, but 180 to their orientation.
He sounded amused rather than angry. And in moments, his squadron was in the same 3 diamonds formation, but his X-wings faced west. More cheers. The crowd was going wild over the aerial demonstration.